Hi, Allison. Let me see. I'm going to try to put on a little. But I'm going to put it super low because I don't want to get in trouble. I was supposed to be able to do this makeup. I wanted to do a makeup look since 8 o'clock, but I couldn't because everybody was doing their own thing. And of course, I don't know if this is gonna actually. What the hell? Why does it do that? Anyways, it's already 11, so I'm gonna try to hurry. I kind of don't even want to do it no more because it's so late. So I'm just gonna do like my face, like my regular foundation and all that, and then I'll get off and try to do like a video of an eyeshadow look, because if not, I'll be here forever. But I'm kind of sad because, like, I've been trying to go do this shit since earlier today. And the baby is just, like, so cranky. And it's hard, man. It's hard with him. Because he's teething as well. So let's just say I can't get shit done with him. I'm just going to be 100% honest because he's teething so bad. Yeah, so basically that's what it is. I really wanted to do this, so I'm gonna do it. I don't care about this deal. And this is what happens, like me, I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna start to go to sleep early so I could, you know, not be all worn out in the day and super tired. Ha ha ha. Sure, pal. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to get on here so I can make sure I don't. My comments. Let's see if it sends me my. Why does it do that? Why no? I swear I hate this phone so much. I should have never. Okay. Hopefully pretty soon, the baby will. I had like a whole routine for him, like to make him go to sleep at a certain time and all that good stuff, but it's like so hard. So all I'm gonna do is like, my foundation, my eyebrows, everything besides my eyes. But let me clean up my brows. I want to clean up my brows because I'm not gonna. I don't really want to add anything to them. Hi, Patsy. Let's see, because over here I think it's just gonna just say who's watching like it always does. After a while it shows me for a minute like some comments, and then after a while it's just like wants to make it a point for me to know who's watching. Why? I don't know, but it does. Time change is coming, you guys. Are you guys ready for that? I'm kind of excited for it to change already. And then spring break's coming up for the kids too. I just love the summer, I'm not gonna lie. I like rainy days and stuff, but the summer, I just feel like the summer puts everybody in a good mood. So I'm a little excited for that. I'm gonna do my little mustache. I didn't even realize that I was behind on posting my monthly pictures of Zeke. I was like, what the hell? I didn't realize I was doing that. I have 2 pictures that I gotta post. Okay, I think that's it. Sorry, so I just use these little blades. SJ, thank you, girl. Thank you for the stars. Hey, how you guys? Hi, Lupe. Okay, so I think that's good. I'm a little stressed out, man, because I feel like I'm trying to be more like active on my social media, but it's hard because with the baby. Like, and I don't mind going live with the baby being with me. Like, that's not an issue. The issue is like he wants, if I bring him in here, he wants to get into everything. That's the problem. I don't mind having him in here, but it's the fact that he wants to be held because he wants to see what I'm doing. It's just a bitch. At least before, when I used to have him in here and I would get ready, I would just put him in the little kangaroo patch thingy and he would fall asleep. But it's so weird, you guys, because like as soon as I put him to sleep, if I get up and I walk away, he wakes up. It's like he knows. And he wakes up in chinga. And I'm like, I was going through some pictures because I was looking for some of pictures of Michael's car because they needed it for a flyer that they're doing for the car club, because for the super show they always have like a big old banquet for all the members that travel from different chapters from different states, right? So they're already planning that because super show's coming up now in June. So I was looking for pictures and I was like, oh my god, I miss doing my makeup. Like, I miss doing looks. I miss looking up like inspo looks and pushing myself to see if I could even do it. I miss doing that. I actually used to like enjoy doing that. Like, I like it. I like doing DIYs. I like, you know, cooking with you guys and stuff, but I also don't want to come on here and like, I don't know, on some boring ass shit. Like, played out boring shit, you know what I mean? Hi, Gloria. So I just kind of like touched up my face. My eyebrows. I'm trying to grow my brows back, like, as fully grown out. They're almost there. So I could go get them threaded. Like, that's the goal, to get them threaded. So I'm gonna use some of my real, my Confidence in a Cream lotion. Thank you for sharing, Michelle. Thank you, girlie. Hi, Lupita. Thank you. See, over here, it doesn't show those comments. It only shows Gloria. So I'm going to do this super fast. And then I'm going to get off so I can do the eyeshadow, because I kind of want to make a short little video for it. I think the only way I'm going to be able to start doing makeup looks with you guys is either really early in the morning or really late at night like this, which kind of sucks because I know some of you guys like to hang out and stay here with me, and I don't want to keep you guys up late too if you have work and stuff. And then I'm like, what am I going to do now in the spring and the summer when the kids start sports, and I got to take them to do that, and I have to, oh, it's going to be a mission, man. It really is. This new foundation is still a little bit too light for me. Yeah. So I need to go and exchange it, I think, and go a little bit darker. I got commission today from for my sales for Frankie Rose, and I'm like, what the hell? Because I thought they didn't have nothing on their website anymore since they're closing. Because I got my payout. So that was kind of crazy, because I honestly thought they weren't selling any more stuff. I honestly thought that my commission from last month would be the end of it. But I got commission again, so I don't know. So thank you to those of you that use my code. Okay, so I used the Frankie Rose and this foundation. I mixed them both because this one's too dark for me. This is normally like what I can use in the summer because I'm super, like, I get very dark in the summer. But I'm trying to find something that I can use more permanent that isn't Frankie Rose, because sadly they did close down. So I'm trying to find the perfect color in this foundation because I actually really like this foundation. I've been using this for a while already and I really like it. Literally, I've been using, this is my second bottle already that I got from them. And then this is a Frankie Rose brush. It's a foundation brush. This is M109. This is from their new collection. To be honest with you, I am very, very lucky that I was able to find this one, because the new one has been sold out, and online it's sold out at Morphe.com and Ulta. But this last time that I went to Ulta, they only had one, you guys. I was so pumped. So I just spread my foundation out with the brush, and then I use my brushes to push it like against my skin, so it's not like all just laying on top like that. I don't know, I think this works so good for me. I've seen like a huge improvement when I do my makeup, when I spread the foundation with my fingers, then using brushes and beauty blenders. Yes, I use this just to kind of spread it out, but then with my fingers, I make sure I smear it in kind of like lotion, basically. And it works really good, you guys. So keep in mind that before everybody started doing makeup, like getting all into makeup and being like all professional status, we all used to use our hands. Don't you think? Hi, Annabelle. Hi, Coda. I feel like everybody used to use their freaking hands, and then everybody went bougie with brushes and beauty blenders. Setting spray, I spray my Real Techniques beauty blender. I like these ones because they're like flat like this. I spray it with the setting spray, and then I go like this to kind of dry it a little, and then I go over the whole face like this, just to kind of set it with the setting spray, but then also make sure it all blends good. I'm trying to hurry, you guys, because I really don't want to go to sleep past 1 o'clock. My goal is to go to bed no later than 1. Because before that, you guys, I used to stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning. Well, 3, majority of the time 3, but once I had the baby, it was like an all-nighter with the baby. If you have help in the middle of the night, that's amazing, because if you don't, it's going to be hard for you. I'm telling you, because Michael helps me a lot with the baby in the middle of the night. Like right now, he has him. So I'm very grateful that he helps me with him. But mostly in the daytime, I have him all day. If he's not at work, we take turns, but it's still hard. Hi, Darlene. If you guys could do me a favor and share the live. I know it's a little late, but I still appreciate it. Leo, hola, Leo. I don't know if you caught it, but it's me, Stephanie. I just changed it to... No, I didn't. That's why I was like, you got a supporters badge and everything. But then, now that I see your profile picture, but you know how... Because you said, hi, sis. I was like, there's only one person that always calls me sis. You and Val. Literally, you and Val are the only ones. But I miss doing my makeup lives with you guys. Like the picture that I shared earlier. I was like, dude... I love doing makeup live. So I'm going to do my eyebrows with nothing. Literally. All I'm going to do is use this clear mascara from Frankie Rose. But you could use any clear mascara. And this is more just to comb your hairs and make them stay. Kind of like gel, I guess. Unless you use like anything to make your brows sit, then you can use that. But I use this because I don't like using like the freeze things that everybody uses to make their brows look like all shocked. I don't like that. I like this because it's like more natural. This is Frankie Rose. Again, they are closing down, so definitely look into something else. I normally use the one from Maybelline. It's the old school freaking pink and green bottle. Let me show you guys. I literally use that one. But since I got that one, I'm just like, I might as well use it. Or it's CoverGirl, I think. CoverGirl. I'll show you guys. It's like $3-4. I believe. Or it's not. Oh, it is. No, it is Maybelline. I was right. What the flying F? $7? There's no effing way. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really pay attention when I shop. I just throw shit in the basket. I'm not even lying. But I thought they were like $3. $7 for fucking clear mascara. You gotta, this has to be a joke. That's the one that I normally use. I use it because I thought it was cheap. Pero no mames. $7? Oh my god, that's insane. I mean, it beats all the other ones, but $7 for clear mascara. I just use the clear one for my brows because I don't like to add anything to it. Like, I don't want it to be all dark or anything. The only thing I'm gonna do is see how it kind of looks a little light right here on my real brows. Like, it's a little light. You see that? Look. See how it's darker over here? And then the end is a little lighter. This one's not. I think this is just because this one's fuller. And this one's, I'm still growing out. So it looks right here, it looks a little bit light. So all I'm going to do is fill it in a little bit with my pomade. Let me go back to my Facebook so I can read your comments. Catherine, thank you for sharing, baby girl. Aloha. Thank you. What time is it where you live? We want to go to Hawaii. My husband, hubby, he actually has family in Hawaii. And for the longest times, we've been hoping that one day we get to go out there. Take the kids. It'd be fun. Kids are getting big already, but... So I'm going to grab a little bit of that pomade. I'm not going to do the entire brow. I'm just going to fill in those little spots that need it. So all I do, again, is I grab the product, put it on my hand, and then I kind of put it on here. And this is the Anastasia pomade. Looks like this. And I'm in the shade Ebony, which is one shade lighter than the darkest they have. So all I'm going to do... bring you guys closer so you can see. Sorry, I'm kind of on the side because I'm using this mirror, so I don't really have space for you guys, but I'm going to fill in my corner only like this, and I do it sideways so I don't really make it too dark. Just like that. I don't want to like draw a big old line, you know, like I just wanted to fill it in a little and make it look a little darker right there, and that's it. I don't want it to be all dark. Dude, there's this girl that I follow here on Facebook. I actually found her on TikTok. And I seen that she's over here now. And she's always like sharing her stories on how she makes a bunch of money on Facebook, right? So she's always posting like her bonuses and all the money that she makes on Facebook, just to show people like you could actually do it. Hold on, my phone's gonna die. Right? And so she went and posted a picture of her what is it? Not her W-2, but her 1099, right? Because if you get money from Facebook or any social media platform, you get a 1099. You don't get a W-2 because you're self-employed. It's your own business. Even if you don't have a business, Facebook is still considered your own personal business. It gets paid under your social, so you get a 1099. So she went and posted a picture of her 1099 to kind of show how much money she made in a year. You guys aren't even going to believe how much she made. And I know it's possible because I've always told you guys that I've gotten, off of one post, I've gotten like a lot of money. I'm talking about a lot of money off of not like a bunch of posts and then they give it to you, you sum it all up and that's what you get. No, this is off of one post. I made a grip of money, right? So I believe that she made all this money, but I never thought like she had made that much. Bro, I'm not even lying when I tell you that her 1099 has over $100,000 in 1 year. Literally $100,000, over $100,000 she made last year. And I'm like, man, bro, is that a fucking blessing? Is that a blessing or what? That is crazy, huh? So see, all I did was make it a little bit darker, and that's it. That's all I want. I'm not going to do nothing in the front or anything like that. So now I'm going to get my Frankie Rose concealer. I know I need to get a different concealer, but this is what I'm using right now because it's my favorite one. And I literally use it just for to carve my brows out. But I was like, damn, girl. Over $100,000, bitch. And you know, like, the things that she does kind of make sense why she gets so much attention on hers. But I'm like, whenever I post stuff, certain things, it's a hit or miss, honestly. Like, I never know what's going to happen when I post something. So I could post something and I'll get a bunch of views, or I could post something and I get my average, or I post something and it has nothing. You know what? Well, I've never actually had a post that has nothing. It always gets something. But I noticed, like the other day, this week, actually, like the day before yesterday, I posted, like a meme, and they got over 2,000 likes. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I'm not even lying. Yeah, I think that's her name. No, I don't know. Maybe. Does she have dark hair? She's mainly like from TikTok. I don't know. I thought it was Jackie. You might be right. But she's like güerita. She has black hair. She's always building like the TikTok Legos and all that. That's what I'm talking about. And she makes a lot of money because she's always sharing to people how she makes a bunch of money. So people are always like liking all her shit. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, baby girl, for always sharing. How do you get your makeup to last all day? Shit, mine never stays more than a few hours. Sabrina, do you use a setting spray or a setting powder? I use this as a setting spray. This is actually a very reasonable price setting spray. It's like 16 bucks, but this is the NYX Bear With Me. It primes, it sets, and it refreshes. And it says it lasts up to 8 hours, but mine does really good. And then I also use the Huda Beauty setting powder. This is Pound Cake. I use that as well, but I don't put that all over my face because I don't want my face to be all cakey. The main thing that I use on my whole entire face is the setting spray. And I use a lot. Like right now when I did my foundation, because like right now it doesn't even look like I have foundation on, you guys. It literally looks like my skin. See why I tell you guys to use your fingers to blend in your foundation? Because it legit looks like I don't even, like it's just my skin. Like, and that's what you want. That's the goal. I think some people women don't seem to understand that foundation is supposed to, the goal is for your foundation to look like you're not wearing any. Like it's supposed to match your skin tone, like your color of your skin for a reason. So it looks like you're not wearing any foundation. That's the goal. Not for it to look all cakey and all thick and all that. Like, no, the goal is for it to look as natural as possible, right? So blending your foundation like I do with your fingers, I promise you it makes such a huge difference. But yeah, like right now it doesn't even look like I have any on. Yes, it's her. She builds the TikTok Legos and she puts them on top of. Yes, Darlene. Girl, she banks it. And all she does is talk about like her making money, posting how much money she's made. And I don't do that, you guys. Like, I don't post how much money I've made on here because people are haters. I don't think she has, I mean, I'm sure she has haters, but I don't think she has haters like my haters. Like, my haters are very invested. My haters have even tried to get me, reached out to PR companies to not work with me. Like, that's the type of haters I have. I don't think she has that kind of haters. I got haters that are willing to pay my monthly subscription just to spy on me and see what I say in there. Like, I don't think she got that kind of haters. So I don't share how much money I've ever made on this platform. But I could pretty much tell you, like, kind of like a little bit. That's what paid for my BBLs, is what I've made on here. And that's not even nothing. But since I've kind of slowed down on being on here, I haven't really been like I was before. And it's okay, you guys, because I've always said that I joined this platform. I created this page just to be able to have somebody to talk to vent to hang out with. It's never been to me about the money, to be honest. So whether I have 100 followers, like 100 viewers, or 40 viewers, or 300 viewers, 500 viewers, 10 viewers, it doesn't matter. Like, I still come on here. I really don't care. As long as some of the girls that have been here with me for a while and enjoy to be here with me, that's all I care about. Because I do it more to talk to somebody. Because, you know, the friends that I do have, they don't live here. I talk to them once in a great while, but they don't live here. They live in Santa Fe. My best friend passed away. My cousin, I talked to her. My other cousin, me and her just started, you know, talking to each other again because I hadn't seen her in years. You know, life happens. She does her own thing. But other than that, I feel like social media, you guys, you can make money, girl. Let me tell you, you can make some money on here. Where's my foundation? But I don't share, like, I don't post the amount of money that I've ever made on here because of the way people are. Like, I'm afraid that if I do that, that people will be reporting me or doing shady shit, you know? Which I mean, they already do it anyway, so it's okay. Melissa, yes, I miss doing makeup lives. I was supposed to come on here since 8 to do a makeup look. And I was going to do the entire look with you guys. But sadly, I couldn't because the baby, I was watching the baby. Michael was doing stuff. So he's getting his car ready for the car show. And he's finishing some stuff that he has to do to it before they take it to, it's not getting painted. Well, I guess it kind of is getting painted because they're adding more to it for the car show. So he was working on that. So, like, kind of like, I have to, who am I going to leave the baby with, right? And then he's all cranky and doesn't want to go to sleep. So that's why I'm barely doing it now. But I'm only going to do all this. And then once I finish, I'm going to hop off. And then I will be making like a little video of the eyeshadow look I want to do. But I want to do lives with you guys again. I used to go live every day for 3 years straight. You guys, I went live every single day at 8:30, no matter what. Bro, like, I was so dedicated. It's not even funny. Like, the first 3 years of me doing Facebook lives, I used to go live every single day at 8:30, no matter what. Whether I ate dinner, I didn't eat dinner, it didn't matter. As long as I made dinner for my family, for them to eat, I would serve them and I would leave exactly at 8:30, no matter what. No matter what. I did that for 3 years straight. And that's when my views used to be higher. But I literally just do the primer, foundation, setting, powder, and the spray. I don't do all the other shit. Yeah, so see, I mean, if your setting powder isn't, your setting spray isn't working, then you need to get a different one. Because, like, I don't know what you use to prep your face. To be honest with you, normally I just use lotion, baby lotion, or the moisturizing lotion is what I use. But I love this one. I actually used to use this all the time, and then I ran out of it, and then I just started using the Aveeno moisturizing lotion. But then I literally just got this around Valentine's, I bought one just because, you know, I want my skin to stay looking good, girl, because this year I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40 this year. So I use this one. This is Confidence in a Cream. This is from It Cosmetics. And it's for all skin types. And it's an anti-aging moisturizing super cream. And this is literally what I use. I love this. It is a little pricey, but you do get like worth a lot of product. And what I noticed that works for me is, like I said, I put with my foundation, I put it on my face, whether you use a brush or whatever to kind of spread it, and then you blend it with your fingers. But I noticed that what works the best for me to make my makeup, my foundation literally feel and look like lotion and not all cakey is, you know, when you first put on lotion on your face and your face kind of feels like cool, like it's wet basically, right? Like, because it's very moisturized. Before your lotion or whatever you use, whatever you use, before it dries out, make sure you throw on your foundation right away. Don't wait for it to dry. Throw that shit on right away, your foundation right away ASAP. And I feel like that helps it set together and makes your foundation last even longer. Now, if you get in the daytime, let's say your setting spray, your makeup lasts, but for whatever reason you start to look oily or shiny in certain areas, what I do is I have, don't use this powder. If you keep putting these loose powders on your face, you're going to look very cakey during the day. The best thing to do is to use press powder, which is like the press-on foundation powder. It's basically like the ones that mine's in my purse. But it's like, it's basically the little, it looks like powder, but it literally says on their press-on foundation, and it comes like with the little spongy thing. You open it, you pat it on there, and then you throw it on. That's press-on foundation. It's gonna look like, kind of like this, right? Like this. It's not loose actual powder. I feel like when you use, because I used to get, till this day, I get a little shiny on my nose and around my nose. So I would use this, the loose powder, and I would notice that I would look very cakey, like around my nose, and I hated that. So then I started using the press-on foundation, and all you do is grab a little bit, and then you just push it into your skin, and boom, you're like new, and it doesn't look cakey. That really works for me. Sabrina, do you like your brows like that? I'm sure it's easy too. I'm scared to do that. I just don't want my brows to look all tatted, like tattooed on, because I have very thick, bushy brows. Oh, Darlene, no, girl. I honestly have said this many times. I honestly think that the hating has to do with the fact that it was more of like, there could only be one person from New Mexico. That's what I got. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I think, because in all reality, there really wasn't no valid reason at all for any of that drama. And sadly, all that drama is what messed up my page big time. But whatever, like I said, I have a job. So any money that I do make on here, whether it's stars being sent to me or my videos because of my like whatever views I get on anything, like any payouts that I get, commission, whatever it is, it's just a bonus for me because I actually have a job. Like I have an actual steady paycheck. But like I said, whether I get it or I don't, I really don't care. It's bonus money. What the heck? I have like all these little lanas. Well, I feel like it around my nose. But yeah, my foundation literally looks like lotion. It doesn't even look like I have any foundation on. I don't have friends like that either, because bitches are fake and shit. Yes, girl. Let me tell you, girl. If I told you, some of you guys know the story about my best friends that I've had in the past, and they did me dirty, I'm not gonna lie. And one of them was my best friend since I met her when I was 18, and we were really like close with each other because we were both in long-term relationships and we had just had a baby. Both of us had boys. And these guys that we were dating, I met her when I started working at Lennon's and things. And these two guys that we were dating, I mean, they were woman beaters, literally. So I guess that's what had us bond together, was the fact that she understood where I was coming from because she was going through the same shit as me and she's the same age as me and had a baby, and like it was just the same situation. But I don't think I used to get it as bad as her, except she got hit a lot more than me, but she didn't get cheated on. I got hit and cheated on, so kind of really sucked both ways for me. But we were really close for years and years and years and years, honestly, like for a long time. And sadly, she chose to have sex with my daughter's sperm donor. So that was like, damn, girl, like, you basically chose a man over me, and not just any man. Like, it was never about the fact that it was my daughter's sperm donor, because at the time I could give a fuck. I wasn't with him anymore. I was actually with Michael. So it wasn't really that or me being jealous, nothing like that, but it was more like, dang, girl, you're like my sister, bro. And the fact that you were willing to do that, bro, like to go and sleep with him, knowing like that's my daughter's, the fucking sperm donor, and you seen what I went through, you seen what he put me through, and he fucking hated your guts, dude. And at the time, I would even get my ass beat because he didn't want me to talk to her. You know what I mean? And then you went and hooked up with him. And not even that, my daughter was the one that told me. So it's kind of like, damn. So it was more of a situation like, you're a dirty hoe. I could never trust you ever again. And I sure as fuck wouldn't be that dumb to bring you around my man, my husband now. I just wouldn't. Like, I could, like, no matter, I just could never forgive somebody for that. No matter how much of a sister she was to me, never. Like, you would have to be hella dumb to forgive somebody like that. I'm sorry. Like, do I miss her till this day? Yes, I do. And sometimes I sit here and I think like maybe I should look for her and reach out to her, because I have heard, you know, a while back, I still like her younger sister. She's always like, I've been cool with her, whatever. And I talked to her once in a great while. And the last time I talked to her, she told me like some pretty fucked up things that that girl was going through. And I'm talking about things that like would make you want to reach out to someone that you cared so much about because they were going through like a very tough stage. But not even that would I even forgive her for that. Like, I wouldn't put my hate, like the hate that I have towards her, I wouldn't put that to the side to go and be there for her for the shit she was going through, because you're a dirty whore. Like, let's be real. I would never, ever would I do that. Like, no. And I guess what gets me more, like, what really hurt me more, you guys, out of everything, is the fact that my daughter told me, and my daughter was only, I think she was like 4 years old. Actually, no. I think she was barely gonna be 1 or 2 when she told me. And literally she told me that her auntie was at her daddy's house and that she stayed the night and that her daddy and her auntie were kissing. Yeah. So that's one best friend. Now let me tell you about my other best friend after her, which actually she knows how I feel, because I actually forgave her and I talked to her, and I only forgave her because she owned up to it and admitted to it. But I don't really see her no more. Like, she pops up on my lives once in a great while, but she don't live here no more. She lives in Santa Fe. But I'm not close with her like that anymore. She was actually there for me after that other girl disappeared, or I pushed her away or whatever the fuck. Or actually she walked away because she knew I was going to beat her ass, basically. She, I guess, was doing bad for drugs and money. And she robbed me. She robbed me, bro. Like, robbed my house. And this is when Michael was in jail. And I was taking care of 3 kids by myself. I had my own house. And they robbed all my money. She's the only one that knew where I had my money stashed. And they originally went in there looking for other stuff, but I didn't have other stuff. But they found my stash money. And yeah, I know it was her instantly because I just knew. And yeah, I guess the only best friend that I had that's never done me dirty like that is my friend Felicia. And yes, I broke my hand and my tailbone because I was gonna fight her. But it was like sisters fighting situation. No, she didn't do nothing dirty to me, but she wanted to act all brave and run her mouth one day, and she didn't want to meet me, and I found her, and she wouldn't get out of the car. She tried to run me over because she wouldn't get out to fight me. She was scared to get out. And anyways, we made up. I forgave her and we made up, and she passed away. So that's my experiences with best friends, actually. So yeah, you can't trust a bitch ever. Like, I have friends now, but they're not my best friends. And I've learned, and I'm trying to teach my daughter, that just because someone's your best friend, you still can't trust them, because look at my situation. Hi, Michelle. I'm doing good. Hi, Buffy. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing, you guys. If you guys don't even realize, like, how much I appreciate you guys for sharing and stuff, it means a lot, because I think that will help my page. I'm trying to get my page to go past freaking 40. For whatever reason, it won't let me. If you guys have noticed, every time I go live, it's very rare that it lets me go past 60. That's the most. Well, actually, we've had it over like 150, but that's because I had drama and I was addressing the bullshit, and all the people that are from the other page come to watch. That's the reality of it. But other than that, past 50, it doesn't let me. I don't know why. I haven't checked recently, but I'm pretty sure there's violations on there, and that's why. Women are messy, bro. Oh, hell no. Fuck her. Really, right? Don't get me started with the BS these bitches do. Girl, it's just sad. I guess, like, I tell my daughter that she's just like me, because personally, you guys, when you're my friend, girl, if you call me and you tell me, like, I got a body, I'll bring the shovel. I'm not one of them. I'm one of those girls. Like, I ride for my friends. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care. Oh, your man's cheating on you and you're gonna go and spy on him, and we're probably gonna stay up all night driving around fucking spying, sitting in the car. Bitch, I'll bring the snacks. That's the type of person I am. Like, you need me to watch your kids, you want me to lend you money, I'm one of them. Before this girl went and messed around with my daughter's sperm donor, dude, she was all fucked up off of Peasies, and she literally borrowed my car, which, by the way, I didn't even know she borrowed it. I was asleep, but she borrowed my SUV, and then she came back and woke me up to tell me that she didn't only wreck my SUV, she totaled it, bro, because she fucking fell asleep. And if that wasn't enough, yeah, my car got, I got the insurance money for it and all that, because we obviously had to do an insurance claim because she did what she did. And she didn't even wreck into someone. She wrecked into the fucking tree. Totaled my car, you guys. And then she did an insurance claim and didn't even tell her dad, bro. And she fucked her dad so bad. Like, yeah, she was doing bad. Now I don't know what she does. I really don't care. Yeah, you can't trust no one. That's why I said, like, no matter how much I miss her, because I do miss her. I really do. I can say that. Like, I really do miss her. So if you're watching this, Selena, just know I do miss you. I loved you like a fucking sister. But you chose dick over me, and I would never trust you again. I would never trust you around my man. Not because I don't trust my man, but because I don't trust you. And that's the reality of it. It's sad, but it's the reality of it. So that's why, like, I've always had guy friends, you guys. Believe it or not. That doesn't mean I'm a hoe. That just means girls are messy, bro. So I also know how men think. Because when you hang out with the guys, they treat you like a guy. So then you hear and you see all the shit they do. And guys are dogs, bro. Let me just tell you, they're dogs. They give me the ick for real. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I try to tell my daughter, like, be careful. Don't be like me, bro. Because when I'm a friend all the way. Like, I don't do that fake shit. I want to see you win. If we look cute, I want us to look cute together. I'm not going to purposely tell you to wear something to look like shit because I want to look better than you. No. Like, no. But, like, I should have figured that she would do me dirty one day because I would see how much of a hoe she was whenever we would go places and do stuff. Like, I should have known right there and then because she was, I mean, I never judged her, but I knew what she was. One would leave and another would come, you know, situation like that. Like, she's a hoe. I'm not even lying. Like, I'm talking about free tattoos. Free tattoos from the homie from Santa Fe that everybody knows. Free tattoos. Paid with JJ. Yeah, she was one of them. And my other friend, I think, I mean, in all reality, the reason why me and her became friends was because she was dating my brother-in-law. And I actually didn't like her because she was being, like, very, very messy with my brother-in-law. She was talking mad shit about him, and I was actually going to beat her ass. So whenever she would come to the house, she wouldn't, when I was dating Michael, she wouldn't get down. Like, she wouldn't get out of the car because she was all afraid of me. She didn't want to get down. And then eventually we ended up, when they broke up, we ended up becoming friends. And I think we became more of, like, doing, you know, drugs together, friends. And then she robbed me. And she had kids, I had kids, so we used to spend a lot of time together with our kids. But you guys, you know me, girl. I tell you guys how it is. I don't fucking keep secrets. I've never kept secrets. I've always been open with you guys since day one. I didn't, you know, I shared with you guys my story about me being an addict and my man going to prison. I shared all this stuff with you guys. Those of you that have been here, I shared all this since the beginning. I didn't go and share it because somebody else shared it. No, I've always been honest with you guys because, look, if I would have came on social media and acted all fake and pretended like none of that ever happened, people know me out in the real world. Eventually, they would have probably put me on blast. So that's why I've always been honest since day one. Again, I didn't come on here sharing pieces and stories years later of me doing social media because someone else did. No, girl. I've always been honest. Even at the beginning when I was telling you guys about me being an addict, Michael was like, I don't think you should share. I'm like, why, dude? If I don't, eventually somebody later on is going to go and throw that in the comments out there and put me on blast. So I'd rather just be honest. Oh, you're a real ass bitch. Thank you, girl. And I think the thing too, you guys, is like, I don't know why, but like, I feel like a lot of girls, when they first meet me too, for whatever reason, judge me right away. Like, they don't even give me the chance to see, like, that I could be a really, really good friend, you know? because they automatically think that I want their men or their men want me. No, girl. I got a man. Going on 15 years, I don't want your man. Trust me. Trust, I don't want your man. Okay, now, okay, see how bright my blush is? Actually, I'm gonna make it a little bit brighter. I do that for a reason. You guys will see right now, okay? So I'm gonna get my bronzer. This is my Milani one. You could only get this on Amazon, you guys, but this stuff is amazing because see how it has like the gold flake in it? It's kind of like highlight. I don't like to put highlight on my face anymore. I went through like a little stage where I liked it. I don't like it no more. So now I've been using this for a long time, but they discontinued it for whatever reason. I don't know, they're crazy, but I love it. But I could only find it on Amazon. Eventually, I probably won't be able to find it anymore, but I like it because it literally looks like a sun-kissed brown, and then it has that little highlight to it too, so it looks really nice. Like, I really, really like it. And it's super light. This one's in the shade Dulce. Yeah. So it's a nice shade. It might look like bitch, you're putting on a lot, but it's so light. That's why I do that. So that's that one. And then the blush that I use is kind of like a Barbie girly pink. And this is the One Size blush. And then this is a trio. And this is Attention Seeker. I really like it, you guys. Yeah, I don't know why girls are like that with me. Like, honestly, like, I'm like, I promise you, if you gave me a chance, girl, we could be really good friends. And there's been cases that girls do give me a chance and we build really good friendships, right? Like, believe it or not, that's possible. But some of them look at you sideways or think weirdly about you. And it's to the point, you guys, that any time that I go anywhere and I'm going to meet a group of women, or I'm going into somebody's house, I go in there with the mentality of being the most humblest fucking girl there is, just because I know how women are towards me, how they right away think weirdly about me. And I'm not gonna lie that sometimes, like, I feel like it's not fair to me that in the past I've had situations where I meet new girls and their men are like all staring at me. Like, yes, I know that I'm by far the most pretty girl out there, but it happens, dude. And it's so fucked up because, like, I don't even do anything, and for whatever reason they think I want their man, and I don't. Like, I really don't. Like, that shit bugs me. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of the setting powder underneath my eyes so that way it doesn't crease every time I blink. But I don't tap it on there. I literally drag it from one side to the other, like a smooth little drag. Don't tap it in there. Don't push it into your skin. Just slide it from inner corner, outer corner, like that. I actually learned this from this guy that does makeup on TikTok. And I have noticed a huge difference, and it sets really nicely. And then I do the same where I want it to clean underneath, where I want it to have like that, kind of like that little shadow, because it's going to clean all that. That's where I do this line, and I do it from there all the way up. Smooth as well. And this is the Huda Beauty powder. And I know that there was like some drama going on with Huda Beauty, and a lot of people were canceling her and throwing their stuff away. I'm sorry, but I don't know what was going on. And honestly, makeup is makeup. If I see like that it's something very bad where I don't want to support that person anymore, I just won't buy shit from them ever again. But I sure as fuck am going to finish what I got, girl, because makeup ain't cheap. And if you're over there breaking your shit, then either you got money or you don't have any kids. Simple as that, because bitch, that's the only way I could see somebody going and throwing away expensive ass makeup because they don't support them no more. Either you don't have any fucking kids at all, or you got money, honey, because no, when you have kids and you are on a limit on money-wise because, you know, you have kids, I mean, hello. Yeah. So for my eyelids, I'm gonna put this P. Louise base. This is base number 2. Number 2, I feel like is very, like, all skin types friendly type. Like, anybody, whether you're super white or super dark, number 2 is really good, you guys. I love the P. Louise one so much. So, I just blend that out. And I know that Morphe used to sell, P. Louise concealer too. I don't know if they do anymore. But I'm just pressing that in with this brush and then the other side. Girl, I'm glad you're on tonight. I'm going through it. Oh no, girl. I hope you're okay. Like, damn. Like, relationship status or just other stuff? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but girl, if you're going through relationship stuff, oh my God, I don't miss that shit. Girl, like when I used to, my previous relationships, man, they were so toxic. I literally was miserable for 15 years. I'm not even lying. 15 years of drama with my first relationship and my second. Yes, bitch, I got 3 baby daddies, but I didn't settle for one. I literally moved on and was in long-term relationships, and I had babies. Like, the fuck? I didn't know we weren't allowed to. Okay, for my eyelids, I'm going to do the same thing with the powder. So I'm making sure it's nice and spread out. And then I'm going to use the powder to set my eyelids. I feel like it makes it easier to blend your eyeshadows. But yeah, I remember like the feeling of literally like being so stressed out that you can't even eat and your stomach hurts and it's always in a knot because you don't know what's going to happen or what they're doing and all that shit. That was me 24/7. Well, at least with my second relationship, that's how I lived, bro. I was always super stressed out. I never used to eat. I was always all stressed out. My first relationship, I met him when I was really young. So I kind of like grew up with him. And with that relationship, it was more of he didn't give a fuck and would come home with hickeys. Literally probably came home straight after he smashed a girl. And I still stayed. For 9 years, I dealt with that. That's something on my next life. I swear to God, man. I swear to God that in my next life, I will never freaking stick around after a man cheats. I don't give a fuck. If the man cheats on you one time, you better dip. Let me tell you, you better dip because there is no reason why you should be sticking around and giving him a second chance. Fuck that. You fucking leave after the first time they cheat because once they cheat once, they cheat again. I promise you. They will. That's a fact. So I'm going to bring the powder up, you guys, and blend it into my blush and my bronzer. The powder that was down here, okay? And that's basically going to mix, because this powder that I use, it actually like tints a little bit. Whatever color you're using, it adds a little bit of that shade into your skin. And what I do is I bring the powder up and I mix it into my blush and my bronzer. So that way it can lighten it up, but it also makes it look all blended as one. And it looks really nice and smooth and evenly. So it doesn't look like this, like a fucking step. Because see how it's like all pink up here and then underneath you could see the dark bronzer? You don't want that. Like, I mean, if you like that, that's fine. Then leave it. Then just like brush the powder off. But if you want it to look like blended as one, which that's what you should want, for it to look like this, where it actually looks blended like one color, you can't even tell where the blush starts and where the bronzer starts. Like it's all mixed together. You have to do this and drag it up and mix it together. I'm about to be, fuck that. Oh my gosh. That's why my makeup doesn't stay. I don't take the time to apply all that extra laugh aloud one day. As long as my eyebrows are on point, that's all that matters. Hey, it's okay. I mean, in all reality, you don't have to do all the extra steps. I mean, honestly, you really don't. Like the powder that I put underneath like this, or like I do that underneath my eyes. It is important if you add concealer. But if you're not adding concealer under your eyes, and you don't need a set, because you're already going to set your entire face where you put foundation. If you're only applying foundation, then all you have to do is set your entire face. But if you're not doing the creamy concealer under your eyes, and you're not doing creamy bronzer, and you're using powder, then you don't need to do all the extra stuff, because it's only when you're using any kind of cream concealer or foundation, that's what you want to set, because the more you blink, it's going to crease because of the blinking. Even on your eyelid, if you use primer, which obviously you want to use primer on your eyes, so that way when you do your eyeshadow on top of it, it will actually be more pigmented and brighter. But the eyeshadow is literally what's going to set it. I like to set it with powder on my eyelid before I do eyeshadow, because to me, it seems like it blends easier than it setting with the eyeshadow powder. So I do it for preference. But honestly, if you don't do any, if you, let's say that you do use blush and bronzer, but they're powders, then you don't have to do all this. Just throw your setting spray at the end and boom, you're done and you're good. But I do all the extra stuff because I use both. I use the cream concealer, so I need to set that, because if I blink, it's going to start to get little lines, especially because, girl, I'm not no little youngin. I'm literally going to be 40, girl. I get creases here and there. Thank God I don't have wrinkles, knock on wood, quite yet. But from blinking, you know, even on my eyelids and stuff, like I don't have little creases right here, lines. I think that's like, okay, no, I'm not coming for anybody, but I feel like the minute I start getting little like creases right here, like when you go like this and you get all these little lines, like big old lines right here, I feel like that's what really makes you look like you're aging. Do you guys agree? Or the ones on your forehead, when you get all these lines like that, or right here, a grip of them, I feel like that's what makes you look like you're aging big time. So I'm like, I gotta keep my skin a little tight, girl. So that's why I'm starting to use this again, because I'm like, bitch, I don't want that. I do TikToks. I did one this week, but I always say that I'm gonna do them over there, but I always feel like every time I go live on TikTok, we do good over there. My views are good over there. A lot of the girls that are here go over there, but not all of them. And I feel bad, you guys. I guess I'm just, like, honestly, I think I'm just so more comfortable being live over here, because this is where I started. I'm going on 6 years, I think. I'm going on 7 years. November this year will be 7 years of me doing Facebook Lives. So I'm just so used to it over here. And I also feel bad to go live on TikTok, because a lot of my girls that have been here for a long time, they don't go to TikTok. So that's the main reason. But I should be, man. I should be over there. Michelle, have a good night, girlie. Oh, Sabrina, that's awesome, girl. Yeah, me and my man will be, we got married on our actual anniversary. So on May 19th, we'll be married for 2 years now, and together for 15. It's our 15-year anniversary and legally married for 2 years. Crazy, right? Very crazy. Okay, you guys, that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna get off because I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. See how I put a grip? But it's okay because this is what makes my makeup last all day. Once I spray a grip of this on my face and I do go over it again, like with the Beauty Blender, I basically just kind of try to push the setting spray into my skin. It doesn't remove your makeup or anything. I feel like it just helps it set better. But that's just my base. I don't contour my nose. I don't like it. I don't feel like I need to, but that's just me. Personally, I just don't like, whoever invented contouring your nose shouldn't have. I'm just being honest. Because some women don't blend their nose area very well, and then it literally looks like they're walking around like with the big old drawing of a penis on their nose. I'm just being honest. I feel like everybody looked better before they started contouring their nose. Some girls know what they're doing and it looks really good. You can't even tell that they do it. But me, I don't do that shit. I don't. The most that I do is, look, I'll show you guys. To make it look contour, this is what I do. Let me see if I have one because I don't. Okay. I get my highlighter. This is my MAC highlighter. She's a little broken. Let me show you. Good night, Allison. I have eyelash extensions. I'm addicted. I have no idea why. I'm 63 and feel kind of old to have them. Why? No. I don't know the longer term effect of not having them. I can't put on false eyelashes. Oops, where did it go? Or the other kind. My hand can't do it. Look, you know, let me tell you something. I am a true believer that there's no age, there's no rules or an age limit on wearing makeup, hairstyles. It's how you feel. Whatever makes you feel good, do it, and fuck what anybody thinks. Because look, at the end of the day, you have to live your life to the fullest. And yes, I understand it's hard to not care what other people think because they do it to me, and I do give a fuck what people say about me, and I will come for you. I will address it, and I will prove a point. I don't give a fuck. I will bust out receipts. I don't give a fuck. I bust out receipts to prove a point that I'm not a fucking lying ass fucking story making fucking pathetic bitch. That's the reason why I always come with my receipts. It don't matter what the mouth says. It's what you can prove, right? I will forever truly believe in that shit. I don't give a fuck. But there is no rules on how old you have to stop wearing extensions or contacts or lashes or whatever. There's no rule to that. I mean, there really isn't. If you like them, wear them, and that's it. Fuck what, because at the end of the day, you guys, no matter what, they're gonna talk regardless. So fucking give them something to talk about. I promise you, they're gonna talk regardless, so it doesn't even matter. Like, don't live your life being like, oh, I'm not gonna wear extensions no more because I'm getting too old, or I'm not gonna wear crop tops no more because I'm too old for that. I'm gonna be 40 this year. The fuck? So can somebody give me the rule, like the actual handout that says once you turn 40, you can't wear this, you can't do this, you can't do that? Because, I mean, I thought that once you grow up, you're not supposed to talk shit. And a lot of bitches still talk shit. And I guess there's not an age limit for that. And bitches be running their mouths fucking 40, 30, 20. So what the hell? For reals, just do whatever makes you happy. Who cares? Because they're gonna talk regardless. Trust me. I promise you that. They do it to me. No matter what I do. Before I got my body done, I got teased like no other. Oh, she's so skinny. She doesn't have an ass. Look at her stomach and this and that. And then I gained weight and got a BBL. And oh my God, her body doesn't match. And look at her legs and this and that. Like, no one's ever happy with what I do, even though it's not their body. It's mine, but somehow. Oh my God, I think something fell behind my dresser thingy and I'm not going to be able to get it out. Because these drawers are so hard to pull out. I don't know how that happened, but I'm trying to find my brush cleaner so I can show you how I contour my nose. Because this has black on it. Let me find another brush. But yeah, you guys, honestly, no matter what you do, if you want to please people so that way they don't judge you or make fun of you or say things about you. Like, so this is all I say. There's a time and a place for everything. If you like to dress a little revealing, whatever, it is what it is. That's what you like. But don't show up to church like that, okay? Don't show up to your kid's school fucking wearing some hoochie ass shit or you get what I'm saying? There's a place and a time for everything. Simple as that. But don't let anybody stop you from what you like to do or what you want to do, because they're going to talk regardless. I promise you. Even if, like, you could be the ugliest person in the world and there'll still be somebody there making fun of you and talking about you. Well, if I'm so ugly, then why are you even talking about me? I shouldn't even exist in your world if I'm so ugly, right? I should be the last of your worries if I'm so ugly, funny looking, or whatever the fuck. It shouldn't matter because I'm ugly and funny looking. So why are you even talking about me? Why are you worried about me? Like, you should be worried about the pretty girls. You should be worried about girls that obviously you feel intimidated by. Because if I'm so ugly and funny looking, then why am I your worry? Because clearly I'm not funny looking or ugly. Because if you're talking about me, if you're making fun about me, then obviously you see me as a threat. Simple. I don't know why my nose is freaking. Literally, whatever I used earlier, I feel like I have like the little, like lana on my freaking nose, but I already brushed it off. I don't know why. Like, I feel like I have like little hairs or something. I do. Literally, I had one. No wonder. Okay, so I get a little brush like this, okay? And then I get my highlighter. This is how I contour my nose, you guys, because I don't do the whole fucking drawing. And literally, it literally looks like a penis on your nose. I don't like that shit. And I'm just being honest. Some girls can pull it off because they know what they're doing. They blend it really well. They blend it to the point where you can't even tell that they contoured their nose. Some women walk around with the penis on their nose like they don't care. They really don't care that they literally looks like they have a big old dick on their fucking nose. I don't know. But hey, if that's what they like, that's what they like. Me, if I contour my nose, since I don't know what I'm doing, I'll probably be one of them walking around with the penis on my nose. Sorry, I'm trying to turn up the lighting on my phone because my phone's dying. And this is how I read your guys' comments. That's right. Darlene, hi girl. I have to get up early in the morning to catch you on the next live. My lives will be up, you guys. So if you guys watch the replays, don't forget to hashtag replay so that way I know. Okay, so I grab a little bit of my highlight. I use the gold one. I feel like if your skin, si estás morenita, if you're dark like me, gold looks good on you. If you're lighter than me, like güerita, silver highlight will look amazing on you. But I learned the hard way, you guys. When I first started doing makeup, I used to love silver highlight on me. And then one day I decided to give the gold a chance. I was like, what the hell, dude? I was using the wrong shit this whole time. Literally, it probably looked like I had chalk all over my face. Val, I love you too. Val, if you're still up after I end my live in the next 10 minutes, text me, because I got to tell you something. Okay, get the highlight, spray it from far like this, okay? And then you're going to do the tip of your nose. I don't do this all the time, but this is what helps your nose look contour. I promise you. Grab a little bit more highlight and then spray it again. And you're going to create like an exclamation mark on your nose. You do the tip of your nose and then you do your bridge over your nose like this. But don't connect it. You're just going to do literally an exclamation mark like this. Sorry, you guys, I don't have my contacts in. See how you do that? And then the tip of your nose. And then you get your little blending brush that you use for your powder. My son brought me a drink from Whataburger because I love the raspberry prickly raspberry whatever drink that I told you guys about. And before he comes home, when he leaves work, he goes over there and he gets me one. Well, once in a great while I'll ask him to bring me one, but today he brought me the new one, which is like strawberry. It has strawberries in it. And I think he said like lime or lemon or something. Because it's kind of sour, but it's not too bad. I still like the other one more. So get the whatever you use. And then with nothing on it, obviously it probably has leftover powder from doing all this. Then you just blend it in. And that's all I do, you guys. And literally just by doing that, people will, before when I used to do this all the time on my lives, when I did makeup lives with you guys, a lot of the girls would ask me what I use to contour my nose. And I'm like, I don't use anything. All I do is the highlight. And all I do is the little exclamation mark from the bridge of your nose, from right here, bring it all the way, stop, and then the tip of your nose. And that's it. Literally, that's it. That's all I do. Okay, so let me get some of this mascara, the clear mascara. And I'm going to put it on my brows because I have, well, I don't. I have a little Lana. I like to do this at the end of doing like all these powders. So my brows don't look all faded because of the powders. But that's all I do. And then lastly, what I do is I get one of my Q-tips. I have one saved that I use all the time because I don't want to waste it. I know this is weird, but I just dab it. I know I can spray it with water, but I don't give a fuck. I go like that, and then I go where my beauty mark is. And I literally remove my makeup from it. I remove it. So that way you could actually see it, because you know what, your foundation, it covers it. And I don't want to go and add, I don't know, like get my eyeliner and make it darker. No, because my beauty mark isn't super dark. It's like a natural beauty mark. And honestly, I love my beauty mark. I mean, a lot of girls go and get their faces pierced and shit, like around this area to get the Marilyn Monroe. I got one naturally, so every time I do my makeup, it hides it because of the foundation. So I just get a Q-tip, wet it, use your saliva, I don't give a shit, and then just remove the makeup in that little area. And I use the little pointy Q-tip like this because it the big round one will take a lot of the makeup around, and then you'll be able to see it on my skin. But with this one, since it's so little and pointy, it literally takes it off just right there, and you can't tell. And this one right here is my Medusa, you see. But for whatever reason, like, these are the only areas that I get greasy. Well, not greasy, but oily, I guess, or shiny, I don't know. But that's why I use that press-on foundation. I said that I'm going to get off now. If you're still awake, text me because I have to tell you something. Aw, you're the sweetest. I'll taught you respect, girl. I have so much respect for you guys because honestly, girls are hard to be friends with. Like I said, girls normally always hate on me, and I don't even do shit to them. They don't even know me and they hate on me. I even have girls on here that don't even like me and they don't even know me. Like, it's so weird. I'll randomly, out of the blue, one girl for whatever reason won't like what I posted, a certain thing I didn't post or whatever I said. And then the next thing you know, they won't leave my lives. They will continue to watch my stuff just to talk shit and talk shit and talk shit. And they don't even know me. It's very strange. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, just live your life, do whatever you want. They're gonna judge regardless. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. I will post the video tomorrow because it's 12:20, so I'm still on good time. I have literally 30 minutes to finish. And all I'm gonna do is a video of an eyeshadow look and just do my lips and be done. I mean, my hair, it's just straight. I got my new extension, so that's why I haven't cut them or anything. But see the color of them? I dyed my hair so it matches really good. So you can't even tell the difference between my extensions and my real hair. So I'm really happy about that because I was able to lighten my hair like I wanted to. But I'll post the video tomorrow, you guys. I don't know what to say. Every time I say that I'm gonna go on early and all this stuff, it never happens because something always happens. So I'm not even gonna say that I'll be here tomorrow early. I'll just see you guys when I see you, because every time I plan, it doesn't happen. But when I don't plan, then I can be here early. But see how my nose kind of looks like it's contour? It's so weird what the highlight can do. But it literally does look like I contour my nose, and I really don't. And I don't look like I have a penis on my nose. So I win. I guess I win because I don't look like it. Snakes, yes. Text me the pink extensions you use, please. Erica, if you send me a message, I could send, if you message me, I can send you the link to where I get my extensions. They are pricey, you guys. When I first used to buy extensions, literally the first pair of extensions I ever bought was, I'm gonna say in 2014, maybe 15 was the first time, or 13, first time I ever bought extensions. Bro, I literally paid $280. That's it. The extensions that I just bought, I paid almost $400. Is that not insane? They do last me up to a year. They are human extensions and they are the longer ones, so that's why they're a little more expensive. But really, for the same ones, same size, same everything, I used to pay $280 and now I pay $400. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, like that shit hurts my pockets, because the good thing is it's only once a year, but hopefully this year will be the last year that I buy extensions and I don't wear extensions anymore, because my hair has been growing super, super fast due to the medicine I take. It's been growing so fast, you guys. Like, look at, I'm going on 3 weeks since I got my nails done. I'm popping them off, obviously, but just look how outgrown my nails are. That's only 3 weeks. That's how good my medicine works. I'm not even lying. Obviously, you can see the fake nail on there. 3 weeks ago, I got my nails done. And look at how outgrown that would have been. Is that not insane? That's why, like, even my hair on my face, everywhere, bro, like my mustache and everything, I have to, like, be on it. These pills work so good. I'm not even lying. I keep telling you guys. Some of the girls on TikTok, I was able to add it on my TikTok, the little shopping thingy. And a lot of the girls went and bought it on my live that I did this week, I think, a few days ago. And they went and they bought some of the pills. And I'm like, you guys, try them. It helps your hair. It prevents your hair from falling out. It makes your hair thicker and it helps it grow. Amazing. Hands down, literally amazing. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm sorry that it's so late. I'll see you guys soon. If you guys have any questions about anything, message me and I will reply back to you guys. You'll get like an auto reply from Facebook. That's not me, you guys. That's Facebook. But I will reply back to you guys, okay? I love you guys so much. Rita, if you go on my TikTok, look. If you go on my TikTok, they're there, and they're actually cheaper there. If you buy them in the store, they're $50 to $55 in the store at Walgreens, for example. But if you get them from TikTok Shop, I think you get them for $45 or $35, something like that. Look, I'll show you really fast. So I would definitely get them from there because they are pricey. I'm going to start getting them from there. I didn't know that they had them on the TikTok thingy. Well, obviously that brand has a TikTok page. But honest to God, I didn't know that. So I'm going to start buying mine from there. I just got my 3rd pack. I've been on them for 3 months now. And they're so amazing. It's these ones right here. So if you go to my TikTok shop on my thingy, like go to my page and then go to my little basket thingy, you'll see them. And it's these ones right here. Look, they're originally $59.99 in the store. And right now they're on sale for $34.99. What the fuck? For the next 11 minutes, you could get it for $34.99. But they're originally 60 bucks. And at Walgreens, that's what you're going to pay. But I promise on everything, I love you guys. Before I even knew they were on here, I went and did my research because I went through my major hair loss because of my postpartum when I had Ezekiel. And man, you guys, literally, it's such a game changer. Like 3 weeks, you guys, and look at my nails. That's how fast my hair grows and my nails, everything. Super fast. Yeah. Really, really, that's a lot, bro. Look at that shit. Look at how outgrown that is. And I can't fake it. Like, those are my real, like, those are the nails that I just had on. Look at that. I can't make them, I can't take them off and then glue them lower and pretend like, oh, look at my grow out on my freaking nails. No, that's what it is. See? And 2 weeks ago, I got a new set because I had my nails, when I first got my nails done, 2 weeks after that, I went and I told my nail tech, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, did you purposely put them lower so I would have to get a refill faster? And he's like, no. That's because my pills, they're making my nails grow that fast. So I got my nails done then. And now it's been another 2 weeks since I got those ones in. Yeah, that's super crazy. They really work. Go check out my TikTok shop. They're cheaper there, you guys. $34.99. In the store, they're over 55 bucks. So you're going to pay $60. But I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out. Message me, comment, whatever. And I will get back to you guys. And I'll see you guys real soon, okay?